Congratulations on your purchase of a new Sea-Doo watercraft. This is a short video filled with safety information. In addition to watching this video, take the time to read and follow your operator's guide. It should be kept on board. Moreover, locate and read the various warning labels which are on your personal watercraft. Throughout this video will be safety messages to reduce the risk of severe injury or even death. If you have friends who ride or are interested in riding Sea-Doo personal watercrafts, show them this video and review the operator's guide and the on-product warning labels with them. You'll be doing your part to ensure our sport remains safe and enjoyable. As you're probably aware, all Sea-Doo watercrafts feature a jet drive propulsion system. In this section, we'll explain what a watercraft jet drive is and how to properly steer your watercraft.
The engine of your PWC is directly coupled to a drive shaft, which in turn rotates an impeller. This impeller is in a housing where water is drawn up from underneath the watercraft through the intake grate. Then the water flows through the impeller to a venturi. The venturi accelerates the water and produces thrust to move the PWC. Depressing the throttle increases engine speed and therefore watercraft speed. Sea-Doo watercrafts have a steerable nozzle at the rear of the boat, controlled by handlebars, which direct the stream of water from left to right. This is a key characteristic of all jet drive systems and must be kept in mind when operating a Sea-Doo watercraft. Do not release throttle when trying to steer away from an object. You need throttle to steer. Always check throttle and steering controls for proper operation before starting the PWC. The steering efficiency of your PWC will differ depending on the number of passengers, loads, water conditions, and environmental factors such as the wind. Your PWC may be equipped with the off-power assisted steering system, also called OPAS. The side vanes on the rear sides of the hull turn as the steering is turned to assist the PWC in turning. Your PWC may be equipped with the off-throttle assisted steering system, also called OTAS. This system provides additional maneuverability in off-throttle situations. The OTAS system is electronically activated and slightly increases the engine speed in some situations. Please consult your operator's guide for all the details. Keep away from the intake grate while the engine is on. Items such as long hair, loose clothing, or PFD straps can become entangled in moving parts, resulting in severe injury or drowning. Do not apply throttle when anyone is in the rear of the PWC. Turn engine off or keep engine at idle. Water and/or debris exiting the jet thrust nozzle can cause severe injury.
Before going further, let's talk about some requirements for operators and passengers. First, BRP recommends a minimum operator age of 16 years old. You must know boating laws, including the operator age and training requirements for your state or province. A boating safety course is recommended and may be required in your state or province. Consider the mental and physical capabilities of the operator and passengers, as well as what supervision and instructions they need during operation. Knowing the safety information about the personal watercraft is essential for safe and proper operation. You wouldn't hand someone the keys to your car unless you were sure they knew how to drive. Well, the same rule needs to be applied to boating. Your boat is your responsibility no matter who's operating it. It's your responsibility to make sure users are familiar with all safety information. So make sure they know before they go.
All passengers must sit behind the operator to avoid loss of control and severe injury for the driver and passengers. They should be tall enough to touch the footrest firmly on each side and be able to hold on properly. Do not bring a passenger or ride as a passenger if those requirements are not met. Do not overload the watercraft. Respect the capacity limits that are posted. Wear a personal flotation device. All riders must wear a Coast Guard approved PFD that is suitable for PWC use. For better protection, the PFD must be well adjusted and have the right weight rating. Wear protective clothing. Severe internal injuries can occur if water is forced into body cavities as a result of falling into the water or being near the jet thrust nozzle. Normal swimwear does not adequately protect against forceful water entry into lower body openings of males or females. All riders must wear a wetsuit bottom or clothing that provides equivalent protection. Footwear, gloves, and goggle glasses are recommended. Your operator's guide contains detailed information to help you choose the right protection.
Everyone knows you shouldn't get behind the wheel of a car if you've had a drink. Well, the same applies when you're operating a watercraft. Never ride after consuming drugs or alcohol. Moreover, on the water, it may take you less alcohol before becoming impaired. Beware of the combination of fatigue and alcohol or drugs. Passengers are included in that rule. Their ability to hold on and pay attention may be impaired by alcohol or drugs. Before lending your personal watercraft or letting passengers ride with you, evaluate their condition. You need to know when to say no. Remember that fatigue alone can be a sufficient reason to decide to stay ashore, particularly at the end of a day. A collision is an unfortunate event which will hopefully never happen to you. They result in more injuries and deaths than any other types of accidents for personal watercrafts. As an operator, put all the chances on your side. Behave in a manner to avoid collisions. In this chapter, we will provide you with information about collision avoidance.
Scan constantly for people, objects, and other watercraft. Be alert for conditions that limit your visibility or block your vision of others. Operate defensively at a safe speed and keep a safe distance away from people, objects, and other watercraft. Do not follow directly behind personal watercraft or other boats. Avoid sharp turns or other maneuvers that make it hard for others to avoid you or understand where you are going. Do not go near others to spray or splash them with water. Avoid areas with submerged objects or shallow water. Take early action to avoid collisions